Do you ever feel like your body just isn't as strong as it used to be? You're not alone. After age 60, we naturally lose up to 3% of our muscle mass every single year. That might not sound like much, but over time, it's what makes simple things, like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even standing up from a chair, suddenly feel like a workout. But what if I told you there's a simple, affordable way to fight back? Today, we're diving into something that often gets overlooked. Protein. Not the kind you find in expensive powders or fancy gym supplements, but real, everyday foods you can find at your local grocery store, most of them under just a few dollars. We're talking about foods that not only pack a serious protein punch, but also help your body stay strong, rebuild muscle, and feel energized, no matter your age. And the best part? They taste good, they're easy to prepare, and some might already be in your pantry or fridge. This video is especially for you if you're over 60 and wondering how to eat in a way that supports your muscles, bones, and energy levels. We're going to explore 7 high-protein foods that won't break the bank but will absolutely help you build and maintain muscle faster than you might think. If you're someone who wants to stay strong and independent for years to come, just drop a 1 in the comments below. If not, drop a 0. And don't forget to subscribe to Health 365 for more simple, science-backed tips to age with strength and confidence. Now, let's get into the first powerhouse food that deserves a spot on your plate today. Something small but mighty. Edamame, or as you might call them, young green soybeans. You've probably seen them before, maybe as a little appetizer at a Japanese restaurant, lightly salted and served in the pod. But what you might not know is that these little green gems are one of the cheapest, easiest, and most powerful muscle-building foods you can eat, especially after 60. Just 1 cup of cooked edamame gives you around 17 grams of high-quality plant protein. That's more than 2 whole eggs, and without the cholesterol. But here's where it gets really interesting. Edamame is a complete protein. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle, just like meat or dairy. And it's not just about protein. Edamame is packed with fiber, iron, magnesium, and even a bit of calcium, all crucial for muscle function and bone health. The iron helps carry oxygen to your muscles. The magnesium supports muscle contractions, and the fiber helps you feel full without overeating. That's a big deal if you're trying to stay lean and strong. Now, you might be wondering, okay, but how do I actually eat this stuff? Simple. You can buy frozen edamame in the pod or shelled. Steam it in a few minutes, sprinkle a little sea salt, and enjoy. Or toss the shelled version into a salad, mix it into a grain bowl, or blend it into a protein-packed dip. It's incredibly versatile and so easy to work into meals without changing your whole routine. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition even showed that older adults who added more plant-based proteins like soy to their diet retained more lean muscle mass over time compared to those who didn't. That's powerful, and it doesn't cost a fortune. So next time you're at the grocery store, grab a bag of frozen edamame. It might not look like much, but it's a tiny green tool in your journey to staying strong and independent. Now, speaking of affordable protein sources, the next one might already be in your fridge. Something a bit heartier. Chicken thighs. Yes, the humble, juicy, flavorful thigh that often gets overshadowed by its leaner cousin, the chicken breast. But here's the truth. If you're looking to build muscle without draining your wallet, chicken thighs might just be your new best friend. Cooked chicken thighs deliver around 19 grams of protein per 3.5-ounce serving. That's a powerful punch of high-quality animal protein, rich in essential amino acids your muscles crave, especially one called leucine, which is critical for muscle repair and growth. Leucine acts like a switch that tells your body, hey, it's time to build muscle. And the best part? Chicken thighs contain even more fat-soluble nutrients than chicken breast, including zinc, iron, and B vitamins, which support everything from energy production to immune health. Now, I know some folks worry about the fat content in thighs, but here's the good news. That little bit of extra fat helps with satiety and flavor, and we're talking about healthy, natural fats, not processed junk. When prepared right, like roasted in the oven or lightly seared in a pan, you're getting a meal that's delicious, satisfying, and packed with the nutrients your body needs to thrive after 60. Here's a simple tip. Marinate your chicken thighs in olive oil, lemon juice, and garlic overnight. Then roast them until golden and juicy. Pair with some steamed veggies or a scoop of brown rice, and you've got a muscle-nourishing meal that feels like comfort food but works like medicine. In fact, researchers from the University of Arkansas found that older adults who regularly consumed moderate portions of lean poultry, like chicken thighs, maintained more strength and lean mass compared to those who ate less animal protein. And guess what? Chicken thighs are often cheaper per pound than chicken breasts, making them a budget-friendly powerhouse. So don't overlook this flavorful cut. It's more than just tasty. It's practical, protein-rich, and perfect for helping your body stay strong. But if you're looking for something creamy, cool, and just as protein-packed, wait till you hear about this next one. Next up is something you might not expect on a list of muscle-building foods: cottage cheese. Yep, that soft, creamy, old-fashioned favorite from the fridge is actually a secret weapon for anyone looking to stay strong, especially if you're over 60. 1 cup of cottage cheese delivers around 24 grams of protein. But here's what makes it special. It's rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that feeds your muscles steadily over several hours. That's especially important as we age, because our bodies don't process protein as efficiently as they used to. Casein gives your muscles a slow and steady supply of amino acids, helping you rebuild even while you sleep. But that's not all. Cottage cheese is also loaded with calcium, which strengthens bones and supports muscle contraction. It's got vitamin B12 for nerve health and phosphorus to help with energy production. All of these are essential pieces of the puzzle when it comes to aging with strength and energy. Now, here's a neat trick. Have a small bowl of cottage cheese in the evening, maybe with a few berries or a drizzle of honey. That slow-digesting casein kicks in overnight, helping to preserve your muscle mass while you rest. Think of it like giving your body a gentle night shift crew that quietly repairs and protects while you dream. Studies from McMaster University in Canada have shown that consuming casein-rich foods before bed helps older adults maintain more lean muscle over time. And unlike many other protein sources, cottage cheese is easy to chew, gentle on the stomach, and incredibly versatile. Don't like it plain? Stir it into smoothies, mix it with a little cinnamon and fruit, or even spread it on whole grain toast. You might be surprised how satisfying it is, and how quickly you start feeling stronger and more energized. And speaking of simple foods that deliver impressive results, wait until you hear about one tiny ingredient that's been fueling strong bodies for generations. These little nutritional powerhouses have been part of the American breakfast table for decades, and for good reason. But when it comes to building and maintaining muscle after 60, they're not just breakfast, they're body fuel. Each egg gives you about 6 grams of high-quality, complete protein. But it's not just about the numbers. Egg protein is considered one of the most bioavailable sources out there, meaning your body absorbs and uses it incredibly efficiently. That's especially important as you age, when your body needs a little more help turning food into strength. Now here's a key tip. Don't skip the yolk. Half the protein is in there, along with most of the egg's vitamins, like vitamin D, which helps with muscle function and bone health, and choline, a nutrient critical for brain and nervous system health. For years, people were told to avoid yolks because of cholesterol fears, but research has shown that for most people, eating whole eggs doesn't negatively impact heart health, and may even help improve it when eaten as part of a balanced diet. And eggs are incredibly versatile. Scramble them, boil them, poach them, or make a veggie-packed omelet. Keep hard-boiled eggs in your fridge for a quick, protein-rich snack that keeps you full and energized. A study from the University of Connecticut found that older adults who consumed whole eggs post-exercise built more muscle than those who only ate egg whites. That's a pretty big deal, and shows that nature packaged the nutrients just right. Eggs are also one of the most affordable sources of complete protein available. For just a few cents per egg, you're getting a meal that supports muscle, energy, brain function, and more. And unlike many processed proteins, eggs are simple, whole, and real. So the next time you're in the kitchen wondering what to cook, reach for the carton. Those little eggs aren't just breakfast, they're your body's best friend. But let's say you're craving something hearty, plant-based, and packed with more than just protein. Up next is a food that's been a staple for centuries, and it's making a comeback. Something plant-based, comforting, and surprisingly powerful. Lentils. These tiny legumes might look humble, but they're packed with muscle-loving nutrients, and they're especially helpful if you're trying to add more plant-based meals into your routine without sacrificing protein. 1 cooked cup of lentils gives you about 18 grams of protein. That's a serious boost, especially when paired with their high fiber content, which keeps you full longer and supports steady blood sugar, key for maintaining energy throughout the day. But what makes lentils even more impressive is their mix of nutrients. They're rich in iron, leucine, an essential amino acid for muscle repair, and magnesium, all critical for keeping your body strong and resilient as you age. Unlike some plant proteins that lack 1 or 2 essential amino acids, lentils can become a complete protein when combined with grains like brown rice or whole wheat toast, or even with a handful of nuts. That means your body gets the full range of building blocks it needs to rebuild and preserve lean muscle. Plus, lentils are budget-friendly and store easily, dry or canned. You can make a hearty lentil soup, toss them into a salad, or cook them into a savory stew with carrots, onions, and a bit of olive oil. They're comforting, satisfying, and easy to prepare, even if you're not into complicated cooking. And science backs it up. A study in the journal Nutrients found that older adults who included more legumes like lentils in their diets had lower inflammation levels, better cardiovascular health, and improved muscle strength over time. That's not just good news, it's powerful motivation to put more lentils on your plate. If you're aiming to stay active, fight off fatigue, and protect your muscles without breaking the bank, lentils might just be the quiet hero of your pantry. They're easy, affordable, and work wonders from the inside out. But maybe you're someone who prefers quick and convenient options, something shelf-stable, protein-packed, and ready to go. Well, the next one might already be sitting in your kitchen cabinet. If you're looking for something fast, affordable, and surprisingly powerful, let's talk about canned tuna. It's one of those pantry staples that often gets overlooked, but it's actually one of the most efficient, protein-rich foods you can eat, especially when you're trying to build or maintain muscle after 60. 1 small can of tuna, around 5 ounces, packs about 22 grams of high-quality, complete protein. But the real magic lies in how well your body absorbs it. Tuna protein has a digestibility rating over 90%. Which means your muscles get almost all of what you eat. No waste, no fuss. It's lean, efficient, and ready to support your strength with every bite. And it's not just protein. Tuna is rich in essential amino acids, especially leucine, and provides a dose of omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and help with joint and heart health. That's a big deal if you want to stay active and mobile well into your later years. Worried about mercury? No need to panic. If you stick with light tuna in water, like skipjack or tongol, and keep it to a few servings a week, you're well within safe limits. It's also extremely convenient. Just open the can, drain, and you're ready to go. Mix it with a little Greek yogurt and mustard for a healthier tuna salad. Pile it onto whole grain toast, or stir it into pasta with some steamed broccoli. You've got a high-protein meal in under 10 minutes, and for under $2. And here's some science to back it up. A study published in Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who regularly ate fish, including canned varieties, maintained better grip strength and overall muscle mass compared to those who didn't. So it's not just convenient, it works. Tuna might come in a humble little can, but don't let that fool you. It's one of the fastest ways to nourish your muscles, support your heart, and keep your energy steady. Now, if you're looking for something creamy, tangy, and just as powerful, the next food might already be in your fridge, and it's doing double duty for your gut and your gains. Finally, let's talk about something smooth, creamy, and full of surprises. Greek yogurt. Not the sugary kind with sprinkles or fruit on the bottom, but the plain, full-fat, unsweetened kind that's rich, tangy, and one of the most powerful foods you can keep in your fridge. 1 cup of Greek yogurt delivers around 20 grams of protein. And here's what makes it special. It contains both whey and casein. Whey protein digests quickly, giving your muscles a fast supply of amino acids right after a workout or meal. Casein, on the other hand, digests slowly, feeding your muscles for hours. Together, they form the perfect duo for muscle repair, especially important as we age and muscle breakdown speeds up. But that's just the beginning. Greek yogurt is also packed with probiotics, the good bacteria that support gut health. And why does that matter for muscle? Because a healthy gut helps your body absorb more nutrients from the foods you eat, including protein, calcium, and magnesium. It's like giving your entire system a tune-up. And don't forget the calcium. Greek yogurt is one of the richest natural sources. That means stronger bones, better muscle function, and added protection against falls and fractures. Now, how do you eat it? Simple. Scoop it into a bowl and top it with a few berries, a drizzle of honey, or a handful of nuts. Stir it into smoothies for an extra protein boost, or use it in place of sour cream or mayonnaise in recipes. It's not only versatile, it's delicious. Research from the University of Missouri found that older adults who included dairy protein, especially Greek yogurt, in their diets had better muscle retention and fewer age-related declines in strength. It's a powerful ally that works quietly behind the scenes. So if you're looking for a creamy, delicious way to support your muscles, bones, and digestion all at once, Greek yogurt might just be your perfect match. Now that we've explored all 7 of these powerful protein foods, let's take a moment to wrap everything up and leave you with something to carry forward. Staying strong after 60 doesn't require expensive powders or complicated diets. Just real, simple foods, like the ones we've talked about today. Each bite is a chance to nourish your body, protect your independence, and feel more energized every day. So don't underestimate what a bowl of lentils, a can of tuna, or a cup of yogurt can do for you. You've got the power to support your health, right in your own kitchen. If today's video helped you feel more confident about your food choices, drop a 1 in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe to Health 365. Here's to strength, simplicity, and a healthier you. One meal at a time.